I'm your host, Chris Kalabukas, and once again we're coming at you live from deep in the heart of Silicon Valley, California. Innovation capital of the world! We're talking innovation, startups, the future. Not necessarily those, and not necessarily in that order. So the news from yesterday is that Jack Dorsey is going back to Twitter. Maybe he'll pull a little bit of a boomerang like Steve Jobs did and bring Twitter back to its former glory, just like he did to Apple. Now the question is, what former glory? What is it about Twitter that's so great? What could Jack do to make Twitter great? Well, if you ask me, some of the rumblings out there is that they're thinking about taking away the 140 character limit and adding more multimedia and things like that. And I'm going to myself, why? That's not the strength of Twitter. The strength of Twitter, if you ask me, is three things. One, the ability of anyone from anywhere to be able to broadcast their message to the world with very little technology. Yeah, sure, it's fine that we have all these smartphones, all this technical doodery, and we can capture all these images and videos and stuff like that. But what about the rest of the world? What about all of those areas in the world where all they have is SMS? All you need is SMS in order to tweet your message to the world. What if you're in some kind of war zone and you see atrocities happening? Wouldn't it be great to actually get that message out to the world and have that stop? If you ask me, one of Twitter's strengths is the ability to go everywhere, be everywhere. And if you ask me, instead of going upscale, we should go further in the other direction and maybe even develop little devices that all they do is tweet, receive tweets and send tweets via SMS, make them super cheap, base them on Raspberry Pi or something like that, and then just hand them out freely to all sorts of suppressed areas of the world where things can't happen. Let them tweet. Let my people tweet. Secondly, the 140 character limit. Come on, that's one of the things that makes Twitter special. It forces us to be brief. It enforces brevity. I remember when I was first using Twitter with a friend of mine, at one point we were talking about, hey, why don't we just use this as email? Because if you can't say what you need to say in 140 characters, then you're probably saying way too much. Then lastly, make it about the payload, okay? The thing is that if you don't have enough, if you can't fit what you have to say into 140 characters, then just send a link. Just send a link and then assume that what's in the link is the thing that you want to provide. Then go harvest that link, pull the title out, put some pictures out, whatever, and then present that instead. So if you ask me, instead of taking Twitter and making it more like Facebook or any of its other rivals, it needs to go in the other direction, take what makes it unique about itself and push it in that direction. Go that way. Don't go the way everyone else is going. Go a different way. That's what made you special in the first place, and it'll continue to make you even more special. That's it for me for today. See you next time, and until then, don't forget to think future.